Okay, so it is about 8:20 a.m. June the 9th, and we had a pretty big snowstorm last night. This is springtime in the Rockies. I'm going to take just a little tour here around the neighborhood, and I lucked out at my own personal house because I'm seeing all kinds of disaster scenarios here where people are going to experience quite a bit of hardship. These old trees, they in springtime they start to get all their leaves, and then Mother Nature decides, well, you know, we're not done snowing yet, and so let's add a little snow and ice to the weight of those branches, and let's just see if we can wake you fools up and put you right into reality. I've got a little house right there. Looks like we may have avoided some serious damage there. Kind of lucked out. So a little bit later that day, I stopped at that small house down the street. Pay no attention to that camper. It was already damaged. The tree did not do that. Checked out whatever damage there was. Looks like there was a bunch of branches that luckily fell mostly into the yard. There's a few little branches up on the roof, but it wasn't a huge deal in terms of what was sitting on the roof. Didn't appear to have caused any damage to the house, which was very lucky. And looking around the side, there was a larger branch sitting in the yard next to the stairwell. Walking around to the back of the house, noticing, yeah, I do need a paint job on this house. Some of you may remember this house from a previous video that I did. No damage on the roof back there. No downed power lines, that's a plus. No damage in the back. So there's the stairwell that leads down to the basement of this house, and this was Project 1. I finally got all of the framing done, and now I'm getting ready to bring the electricians in to work their magic. So, no flooding, no damage down here. Everything looks A-OK. We will continue our tour. This is not something that's fun. Sometimes it actually winds up looking like a war zone here, and some of the humans lost, and some of the humans lucked out. You know, trees are beautiful until they're crashing in on your house, until they're breaking power lines. think I really lucked out. At the house where I live, I have a big, giant old tree in the backyard, and it's scary on situations like this. And one of the one of the smaller branches broke off and hit my house. Just damaged the rain gutter. I'm gonna have to replace the rain gutter, but as far as I could tell initially, that was the only damage that I have sustained so far. Now, I didn't, we just drove by the little house down the street, and it didn't appear that there was any broken windows or any broken walls. Sometimes you luck out, and sometimes you pay some prices. There's one of those big beautiful trees right there. Lots of it came down. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Gonna see a lot of pictures online, no doubt. People experiencing things like this. And that took a hit. As a property owner, I can tell you this kind of stuff can be a nightmare. And whether you're a property owner or not, I mean, wherever you live, if you're a renter, if you're an owner, you know, your stuff gets damaged and there's no control. You have no control over it. Mother Nature just steps up and says, all right, I'm in charge here, so be ready. We lost power last night for a little while, and I gotta tell you, I love electricity. I love electricity. It is good for me. And when we are without electricity, we really know it. Let's head up the street here. Let's go visit a couple of other properties, see if they're okay. They don't have the same kind of tree risks in this neighborhood that I'm about to get to, but still, I don't want to take too many chances and let things go. I have pretty good tenants. They would contact me immediately if there was a problem with something. So I have no doubt that they would let me know if something was up. But yeah, since I'm out and about having some fun, figure we'll check up on the houses. Like I said before, this is springtime in the Rockies, and sometimes this is what we do. June 9th. We've got a lot of broken trees. There is one big tree there. It's not very close to my house, but looks like they did take on some damage. Broken branches there. I made a video not too long ago about redoing the backyard of one of the houses in this neighborhood, and it was very prone to flooding because all of the all of the water from the top of the hill would tend to run down into the garage and the house, and if we didn't catch it soon enough, it would be pretty bad. So I redid all that, and we are going to check up on that here very soon. No trees back here, so didn't have to worry about that. Looks like there is going to be quite a bit of runoff. I think we're going to be okay. And again later that same day at this particular property, I came back to see if we were flooding, to see if everything was working the way it was supposed to be working. And it looks like we did come out pretty clean. Looking out here at the alley, we've got the runoff from the roofs, and we've got the next door neighbors with their submersible pump going. And then over here I've got mine going, and it has the drain pipe coming through the fence, and it is adding to the rest of the water out here in the alley lake. And this is what it looks like when it's doing its job. So that it's pumping the water out from what would otherwise be collecting in the yard and sending it downstream. And it's a beautiful thing. There will be no flooding at Eric's house today. Almost makes you want to go fishing, huh? Well, no time to go fishing today, though. So this is the other side of the fence. There's a submersible pump hidden under there somewhere. You got that little blue hose coming out of the ground, and every minute or so it pumps some water through it. That's a pretty handy little tool. And there it goes, doing what it's supposed to be doing. All right, let's finish this tour with a quick walk around the yard, just to see how lucky I am. And I do mean that. I am lucky after looking at what was going on in the neighborhood and various other properties. I think we got away pretty easy right here. So let's just go check it out and see what it looks like. So that kind of sucks. I'm thankful. I lucked out. This video is definitely not going to be all about having fun, but it is going to be just for, I guess, documentary purposes. I'm feeling pretty lucky right now. For now, I think I'm gonna warm up a bit. Go have some wonderful coffee and start editing the next video. So yeah, I don't know what to say. This is springtime in the Rockies, and sometimes this is just what we do. So thanks for tuning in once again.